Hello and welcome to the graffiti assignment. You've just landed on the About page, which will tell you all you need to know to make a start with this assignment. You may already be aware that graffiti street art has its origins in 1970s New York, when young people began to use spray paint and other materials to create images on buildings and on the side of subway trains. Such graffiti art can range from bright graphic images, also known as WildStar, to the stylized monograms, also known as tags. Graffiti as such is rarely seen in galleries and museums. You may wonder why, and hopefully you'll find out whilst working through this assignment. Anyway, for this assignment you'll be exploring the world of graffiti street art by way of reading, writing and filming about it. Before you start working on the assignment, it's a good idea to familiarise yourself with the menus, navigation buttons and clickable icons. A good place to start would be the FAQ menu, also known as the Frequently Asked Questions menu. Ensure your computer sound is switched on, in other words speakers are on, and you have earphones to hand. Print a copy of the checklist and place it in your graffiti assignment presentation folder. It's a good way of tracking the work you've done and ensuring that you're going to meet all the deadlines. The assignment is split into 3 individual lessons. Lesson 1, listening comprehension and translation exercise. Lesson 2, a writing exercise, and Lesson 3, a video exercise. Lesson 3 is the only exercise you'll be working on in pairs, simply because it's very difficult to make a good recording on your own. Note also that all lessons include a prep exercise which you must complete as homework the evening before the lesson. As there are 3 lessons, there are also 3 prep exercises that you must complete. Over and above, you'll also find the grammar recap section to help you with your exercises, some YouTube instruction videos, and also a page on how you'll be assessed for this assignment. Any further help and advice, come and see me during the lesson or contact me by email. Lesson 1, Part 1. Graffiti street art. Is it an act of vandalism, a sign of a neighbourhood in decline, or a revolution on the walls? Some would agree, but increasingly this view is being challenged by the growing prominence of street artists who create graffiti that many people would consider to be valuable works of art. Recently, a collection of works by British graffiti artist Banksy sold for more than £400,000 at an auction in London. Just have a good look around you in your own neighbourhood, in and around Heerlen. You'll see new graffiti artwork appear on houses, public buildings, underpasses, practically everywhere. On the other hand, the usual perception of graffiti as a problem persists. English Heritage reported recently that around 70,000 listed buildings are estimated to have been damaged by graffiti alone. Mainstream opinion regarding graffiti tends to fall into one of 2 camps. Either people feel that graffiti is largely an act of vandalism, regardless of its type, or that in some situations it can be acceptable and even seen as art. Supporters of graffiti art do, however, make it clear that it is the content, style and message of the graffiti that matters. What do you think? Watch this video for an interesting perspective on graffiti, influenced by the passage of time. Lesson 1, Part 2. For the purposes of this exercise, you've been approached by the independent online art and culture magazine called Zwart Goud. Based in Heerlen, they're all about promoting art, including graffiti street art, in and around the south of Limburg. With the successful launch of their new magazine called Street Art Heerlen, and issue 2 in mind, they are planning to cover the Northern Ireland street art video you watched earlier. For this, they've asked you to write a Dutch translation for the video, with a view to making it available online. Rather than a literal word-for-word translation, they're looking for the script to flow naturally. In other words, include Dutch words and phrases you use on a daily basis. Looking at the exercise in detail, you need to write the translation in Microsoft Word document, use the font Arial 12, write the script in such a manner that it sounds as close to natural speech as possible. Don't include any pictures. Finally, save the document in Microsoft Word or PDF format and submit as per usual via Magister, ELO en Opdrachten. Lesson 2. New street artists popping up all over Heerlen almost on a daily basis. Some would argue that Heerlen is on its way to becoming the street art capital of the Netherlands, if not Europe. In order to attract a wider and international audience, Street Art Heerlen are looking for local teenagers to write a review in English about their chosen mural. Impressed with your translation for Zwart Goud, they've asked you to contribute. The review will appear on their website together with the mural itself. Before you start your review, Check out some of the websites first of all. Here you'll find tips on what to include in an art review and what the artists have to say for themselves, including the artist Nunca, who has recently completed his artwork next to the Heerlen Central Station. For the exercise in detail, select your chosen mural from the Street Art Heerlen website. Write a review for this mural, including a short profile of the artist. Total word limit, approximately 300 to 350 words. Write your review in a Microsoft Word document using the font Arial 12. Include a photo of the mural in question, save the document in Microsoft Word or PDF format, and finally submit via Magister, ELO and Opdrachten. Lesson 3. The BBC World Service Arts Hour, together with BBC Trending, have recently started a series of programmes about living and painting on the streets. In order to give an international flavour to this series, they have approached teenagers living in European cities to post their own online video reviews. Having read and been impressed by your review on the Street Art Heerlen site, they've asked you to record, in English, a review about one of the murals in Heerlen, located opposite the bus station. The BBC have set the following requirements for your review. Use your smartphone to record your review. The recording should last no longer than 1 minute. Include information about the location of the mural and when it was created. Background information about the artist, the subject theme of the work, the tools and colours used should also be included. And your own opinion of the work. What do you think about it? How does it make you feel? And finally, include subtitles to the video or a written script, both in English of course. For the exercise in detail, work in pairs, taking turns as the cameraman. Ensure you and the mural appear in the video at the same time. Introduce yourself in addition to the BBC requirements opposite, and speak clearly and from memory. If you're not adding subtitles to the video, but writing a script instead, write this in Microsoft Word or PDF format. Submit both the video file and the script file to Magister, ELO, Opdrachten. Don't forget, before starting each lesson in this graffiti assignment, you must first of all complete a preparation exercise. There are 3 lessons and therefore 3 preparation exercises for you to complete. Each exercise is split into 2 main parts. First of all, select the top picture icon, which will take you through to the YouTube video or the website page for you to read. Once you've done that, select the bottom picture icon, which will take you through to the online quiz. Answer all the questions and don't forget to create a printout of your results. Hello again, you've landed on the frequently asked questions page. There are 2 methods of navigating through this assignment. By using the menu bar at the top of the screen, including the back, forward, 1 page buttons, and by selecting the click here links to jump to the individual exercises, pages and websites. The menus are highlighted in yellow to indicate which page you're actually on. To exit this assignment, press the escape button on your keyboard. To print any active screen, including the online exercises, press Ctrl and P together on your keyboard. The print command will be sent to the school's Follow Me printer located on the talenplane. As per usual, enter your personal print code to print. With regards to audio, I guess you know how this works because you're listening to me at the moment. If you want to listen to me again, press the speaker icon in the menu bar. All documents must be submitted via Magister, ELO and Opdrachten. If you have any problems with submitting via Magister, please send the assignment to me via the mail together with an explanation as to why you cannot submit through Magister. Any help and advice? Come to me during the lesson or contact me by mail.